Okay, so I don't care if I'm scooter camping, car camping, camper camping. One thing I always do is I prep for that outing by treating some camping clothes with permethrin. So what is permethrin? It's an insecticide that really helps keep the ticks off you. It's the best thing I've found so far from my experiences. Now, I usually treat the clothes I'm going to wear, minus underwear, and usually my sleeping bag if I'm tent camping. So, we're going to be treating a set of clothes for this weekend's camp out. So, let's get started. You don't want to get this stuff on your skin. It can irritate it when it's in its liquid form. Throw on some nitrile gloves. I'm going to start off with my socks. Just a light misting over them. I'll flip them over. One pair was inside out. It'll be alright. Once it's dry, it's not going to irritate your skin. Now, the reason why I treat my socks is because, A, walking through the woods, or even walking through the grass out in the woods, it gets on your shoes, crawls up, it's going to get on your socks. I want full coverage on my legs. Now, I will take my socks now and put them on a hanger. And you want to let this stuff dry for at least 6 hours. Now, I'm going to treat my boots. And according to Sawyer's website, this will not affect the waterproofing membrane in these shoes. I've got a fan going, blowing out of my garage. That way, I'm not really breathing this stuff in. It's not recommended. They recommend doing it outdoors. But this is the setup I've always used, and it's worked out fine for me so far. Or at least I hope it has. You just want to lightly dampen everything. Get it nice and coated. One thing I will say is if you have cats, you have to be extremely careful because this is a neurotoxin to felines. So, if you have cats, do a bunch of research to find out whether or not you should even risk trying this. I do an extra spray around the waistline, give extra protection. And the same thing around the bottom here. Because if they make it past my shoes and socks, I'm hoping that will stop them. Or if I'm walking through taller grass and they get up on the upper part of my pants, I'm hoping the stronger band around my waist will stop them. Same with my shirt. The waistband of my shirt, I'm going to treat a little heavier. Then I'm going to treat my sun hoodie. The only extra clothes I take on a weekend camp out is a sun hoodie and an extra pair of socks. I will also treat my hats. Now, I have seen a tick crawl up my pants that I had treated with permethrin and watched as that tick started to convulse because it's an insecticide, so it will kill them. Now, when doing my sleeping bag, I like to do the outside with pump spray. And then do the inside with the aerosol spray. I'm just lightly coating it. Me personally, the reason why I do my sleeping bag is just for an extra layer of protection. Alright, so now I got everything coated. Tomorrow, by the time I get off work, everything will be dry because you want to give it a minimum of 6 hours to dry. So since I'm doing it the night before, I'm planning on leaving to go to the campground. I'll have plenty of time to let it dry, get home from work, get the shower, get changed, get my gear loaded up, head out to the campground, and I won't have to worry as much about ticks. Yes, I still do a thorough check when I get back home, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard and from what I've looked up online, permethrin is a great preventative. So, enjoy the outdoors, go on your adventures, and remember, leave it better than you found it. Thank you.